Hi, I know it's been such a long time since I last made a video. Not to worry, I have not forgotten about you guys at all. I had to take quite a bit of time to myself, and I used that time primarily to reflect, and I have actually accomplished a lot of productive goals in my personal life, so it was time that was well needed. This video that I plan on doing today will be about FatTok, basically those fat acceptance, body positivity type TikToks I'm sure that everybody has seen before, at least everybody who's on TikTok has seen. Now, let's get into the swing of things now.
I don't care how hard the Ozempic girlies try to shove that shit down my throat, I will never go down a path of intentional weight loss ever again.
Oh, look, she makes a dig at the Ozempic trend. I shouldn't be the one to talk because I am actually using a GLP-1 myself. However, that'll be a topic for another time. So, she says she will never intentionally lose weight. Alright then, don't. I mean, who's forcing you to? Is somebody holding you down and injecting Ozempic into you against your will or something?
No shots!
Eric, you have to be a big boy.
Big boys get a toy from the toy chest.
No.
Eric, it's just a little prick.
And the fact of the matter is, she doesn't even look fat by any means, so I don't know how she thinks that she's sticking it to everybody by not losing weight. I mean, she's not even fat, and I can guarantee, her that absolutely no one is thinking about her weight. No one. Except for maybe her doctor, and I'm not even sure about that, considering she doesn't exactly look overweight by any means. So, although she doesn't look fat by any means, but I will acknowledge that I am only seeing her from the waist up, though. I mean, who knows? She could be pear-shaped for all we know. I mean, have you ever seen someone with like such a prominent pear-shaped? It's like real life catfishing. Like they could look totally skinny from like here up, and then they stand up and you see a full body shot, and then it's like bonk. I mean, like, where did all that come from?
Squidward!
What's gonna happen? Am I gonna blow up?
No, worse! It'll go right to your thighs!
My thighs?
And then you blow up!
I used to have a coworker who was pear-shaped, and she wasn't fat by any means. In fact, she was actually kind of thin, and I'm talking like a size 4 on top and then a size 14 on the bottom. And her booty was huge. I mean, it's like she was half-ass, literally half-ass. And I just always wondered, how does she find pants that fit? She probably has to spend a good amount of money getting them tailored just to cover that big old booty of hers that's literally like half her body. Hence I said she was literally half-ass.
Ever again. Weight has gone up, but so has my income, my quality of life, my self-confidence, and everything in between.
That all seems very unlikely to be attributed to not losing weight, especially when she's not even fat to begin with. Her doing better work at her job and having a better quality of life is probably due to, I don't know, working harder, doing better quality work at her job, being in a more positive mental space, facilitating more pleasant social interactions with others. It's important to note that correlation does not equal causation. If she used to obsess over her weight and now she doesn't, of course her quality of life is going to be better. She's obsessing over less shit.
So low, I let men treat me like garbage, do the bare minimum, and now, because of body positivity, body neutrality, and feeling confident in my self-worth, the men I date today give me princess treatment because I demand it. Literally.
Oh, joy. Would you look at that? She says she expects her man to give her special princess treatment, so although she has indicated that her quality of life has improved, I'm guessing that her significant other's quality of life hasn't really improved. I got an entitled vibe from the start with this lady, and now she basically just admits that she's entitled, so can't honestly say that I'm surprised here. Alright, let's move on to another one.
Is a fat bitch. So this morning was an extra special Saturday morning. I started it off with my daddy, Ronald.
Oh my gosh, she did not. She did not. She actually just called Ronald McDonald daddy. Would the Hamburglar be her chode or side guy or whatever the term is for that?
McDonald's breakfast is fire.
Say that again.
McDonald's breakfast is fire.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you know what that reminds me of?
Can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life, and y'all can't take that from me.
And the D is
Fire!
I'm sorry, I had to go there. I could not resist bringing Gypsy Rose into this. And honestly, I did not think that I was ever gonna mention her on my channel, but here we are now. And I'm surprised that Gypsy Rose hasn't been, like, a popular figure in body positivity or fat acceptance or something. I mean, she's been involved in, like, everything else. But wait, she did have a nose job, and I'm not sure if that breaks the rules of body positivity or something. Also, I heard she recently had a baby, so I guess no one's allowed to comment on her body then, I guess. Even though everybody rips on her for pretty much everything else. Oh wait, she shows off her body, and she also works out. So, yeah, I'm guessing that she's not really involved in the body positivity movement, so never mind, I guess. In fact, that kind of reminds me, I gotta start working out myself. I mean, I do work out here and there, but I definitely do have some room for improvement. But that'll be a topic for another day. Okay, so now we are on to another one. She's responding to this comment that says, "You are a lazy, self-hating double." I don't even know what that means. I mean, if any of you know, please comment down below what it means. Alright then, so she's just dancing. "I can kick my legs higher than you," she says. Okay, and then on to the last point. Laziness is just a social construct. Honestly, I actually kind of agree with her on this. I'm not going to argue with that one. I will admit that I really hate how taking downtime to yourself and relaxing are inherently seen as lazy. I really hate how it's socially acceptable to work yourself to death. And as a matter of fact, it's actually more than just socially acceptable. It's actually expected. I've been called lazy many times before in my life, and every day I struggle with feelings of inadequacy and guilt because at the end of every day, I always feel guilty about not getting as many things done and not being as productive as I feel I should have. But that'll be a topic for another day. Instead of lazy, I'll say sedentary. In other words, not being active. So her uploading this 15-second dance for TikTok does not prove that she is not sedentary, when I bet that she had to cut the video when she did due to being so out of breath. I guarantee that after she cut this video, she was gasping to breathe and was winded for a while afterwards. Alright, so I guess I'll have to conclude things here. I'm really sorry that I haven't got into a video in such a long time. This might be a shorter video, but I feel like if I don't end it here, it's never gonna get done. And I feel it's already been way too long since I put out my last actual video. So, yeah, that about does it for today. And I want to give a big thanks to everybody who stayed subscribed to me despite me not being active on here for such a long time. That goes to show that you are a true fan if this applies to you. I hope I will be able to get to another video soon, and I promise I will try to upload more regularly. Thanks for watching.